All right, so let's see if we can get this to work. So far, we're not getting the slowdown issues. Look at that. Okay. I think that's where we were originally before the crash. You startled me. People come and go so quickly around here. People come and go as they must. Whether it is fast or slow is a matter of perspective. Wasn't there enough? Do you wish to learn about... No. Because that kind of caused some issues. Okay, yeah, look. We're getting a better movement today. Yes, speed is obviously something that can only be measured by feelings. Much like time. Obviously, I will not be speeding to my bedroom to rest if I cannot stop going around in circles, both literally and figuratively, and I'm going to ignore this little thing walking past me. So, what can I say to move things forward? So, this is the house. The house. As you can see, my lady, there is no other houses here. House is such a good boy. How summer. Therefore, this is the house. Certainly, everything about this situation is perfectly logical. However, can you tell me something useful? Okay. I'm tired, dizzy, and scared that I'll be strangled by pillows. As one should be. You know, those pillows, they have a very big kill rate. It's kind of terrible. I don't know why we trust them. I just want one helpful piece of information so I can sleep in peace. Like all else, use is a matter of perspective. Those who are wise can find use in anything. Fools find use in nothing. Well, if you don't tell me anything, then am I a fool? I'm almost out of a drink. That answers the question. I am not sure, my lady, I have anything of use for you. I have no idea what I know or do not know at this point. I need to find some information that will help me stay safe while living as Lady Jane Neville. I also need to find a way to earn the servants' trust so that they will support me against my murderous former fiancé. Maybe subtle flattery might help convince them to support me. This is a very lovely house that obviously does not always kill people under mysterious circumstances. Yes, I have said as much. I wish more people would appreciate the beauty of hardwood. It is a very nice thing. Is it cherry wood? I appreciate hardwood. I can definitely look around and see how wonderful this house is. Again, there's no music because apparently I can confirm it does copyright on YouTube. I'm guessing they'll be buying the rights for it after the Kickstarter, which, by the way, they hit their goal, which is awesome. For instance, this is a perfectly normal ceiling. There is nothing strange about having a well-paneled wainscoting on it. I do not know what that means. Normal manors often have heavy wooden panels on their ceilings that might unexpectedly fall down at a moment's notice. That is correct, my lady, though I would suggest you be careful where you stand. The house does not like being insulted, so make sure to say nice things. Why? Is that a secret of the house? Does it destroy people by dropping unexpected wainscoting? I hope I'm saying that right. Wainscoting from the ceiling? That is mostly a matter of timing, and time is always relative. For all that servant speaks of time being relative, I feel that it is running out for me. So what can I do to extend the clock and learn what I need to in order to protect myself? Perhaps I will learn more if I steadily show the servant I am trustworthy. Speaking of timing, you can tell me anything at any time. I'm very trustworthy. Ah, how wonderful that you are very trustworthy. Wainscoting, it's the border around the windows and doors. Oh, I did not actually know that. In which case, the secret of the house, yes, is that we barely have the wainscoting under control. What? It is very difficult to tend to places beyond my reach. I am both ashamed and impressed that you noticed my inability to serve. This is beyond my ability to respond, honestly. Wait, ignoring their obsession with wainscoting, servants said we. This is my chance to discover something useful. That is not the only thing I've noticed. Okay, so let's try saving. So again, there's no sound, there's no music because of the copyright issues. There you go. You still got a little bit of that jank, but that's okay, you're a demo. We, do you mean you and me? Are there others in the house? Ooh, that's bad. Are there others in the house? I mean other than you, myself, and the wainscoting? Very clever, my lady. The inhabitants of this house vary, but they will become clearer as you decide. Sorry. So, there are other people in this house. I knew that light in the carriage window meant that someone was here. So, does that mean my patron is here, or is it someone else entirely? Is my former fiancé lurking in the wainscoting? Would you stop that? Well, you got me with the Discworld joke before, but we're going to keep this one up. While prepping to murder me? Either way, I had better make sure a servant is on my side and not tempted by fiancés lurking in the wainscoting. Oh, someone take a number. Someone count how many times we've had to say this. Well, no one else is here could possibly be as remarkable as you. Oh, my lady, in several hundred years your bones will grow flowers as lovely as your long decayed flesh. What? What? Huh? Yeah, no, that's a valid response. Oh, that's a valid response. On second thought, I hope to meet some of the other inhabitants soon. I hope that my honesty does not confuse you. Someone at the front door? Oh, cheese at the servants here. Yeah, Miko says hi to everybody. She wants to voice act too. No packages. I'm watching for packages because I want to grab them before it starts raining again. I am not sure I've ever stopped being confused. However, I do appreciate your answering my question. Did he, though? Unfortunately, all of the servants' answers raise even more questions. I've just realized that I had no memory of this person when I arrived at the house. You haven't had no memory of anything. I just knew that they were a servant and treated them accordingly. When they called me a lady, it felt natural to give them orders. Look at how they... His thingy is glowing. Look, that thingy is glowing. Yet, who was servant in the original novel? Was servant someone important to the tale, or just one of the unnamed background characters? This reminds me of an anime I just started watching. How Ray Liana ended up in the Duke's mansion. Surely, even if I was Lady Jane, I could remember her past. Lady Jane could be forgiven for not remembering the name of a single servant, no matter how familiar they are with me. Unless they were a childhood nanny. Her very young-looking childhood nanny. Can I touch that thing? No, it does not do anything. So, on a completely unrelated note, how do you feel about babies? They eat almost as voraciously as rats at a corpse. I no longer want to know if the servant was Lady Jane's childhood nanny. I like the servant. I appreciate your colorful description. Do you know what else I would appreciate? The secret to controlling ominous cushions? No, well, yes, actually. I didn't write this. No, well, yes, actually, but I would like to first get some sleep. Surely there must be some place in this house that is not covered in wainscoting. I'm gonna hate that word, because I'm probably not even saying it right. Well, surely there must be some place in this house that has a bed tucked in between the wainscoting. In that case, there is a room that might be of use to you. At this point, if it's full of neither wainscoting nor ominous cushions, I want you to lead me to it. Oh, honey, all the pillows are ominous cushions. What are you talking about? Just ignore the one that talks to you. He isn't real. I live to serve. Shall we indulge your taste now, my lady? It's weird with no music. I might just take the copyright hit. I'm going to take the copyright hit. We're going to make no money off this, but it's fine. I need the music, because it's really good. Yeah, I'll take the copyright hit. Take a shot every time they say wainscoting. I got my water here because I ran out of apple juice. I'm definitely ready for something to taste. I forgot to buy throat medicine again. I have to make a list and not forget it. Shit. Every time. Every fucking time I forget it. I was just at the store earlier today after doggo training and I forgot it. I'm definitely ready for something to taste. Oh well. It is what it is. Nearly there, my lady. For some definitions of nearly and there. It feels as if there should be many more rooms on this side of the manor, yet there is only one door. This does not match the windows I saw from the outside. Even the lights I saw from the outside did not match the lights inside. Then, once I came inside, those candles slowly lit up by themselves. However, at this point, I will be grateful if there is not a giant pit I must cross to reach a pit. Oh, that's nice. Really? We did it. Yep. Is this the bed where I will be staying? Of course, unless you prefer the hallways. Pardon me? Well, it is a beautiful hallway. You are welcome to stay in it as long as you like. So long as you do not mind what comes out of the wallpaper when you close your eyes. Serene. I am serene. Oh, serenity. I wonder what that feels like. Jesus Christ. Oh, me too, trust me. Now that we have something in common, I should ask the servant a question to better understand what is happening in this house. After all, I am supposed to be trapped in a bad romance, not in a horror novel, yet it is clear that there is something very odd about this manor, or perhaps about the servant. You can be both. We can be both. We can do both. To help me become serene, I have something I need to know. We can become both. What's wrong with a horror romance novel? We can be both. I am pronouncing it right. Wow. That was so unusual. I don't think he liked that one. You're finicky, aren't you? Do you usually see things that are not there? I can only see what can be seen. So everything you have mentioned is visible? I can only speak to my own views of the world. You claim to see things coming out of the walls as well as rebellious wainscoting and murderous pillow. What? Oh, wallpaper. I was about to say, is his name going to be Johnny? Because holy crap, I think I would actually fall in love with this game if we get that kind of a reference. Is it? Oh my god, it is blinking, you're right. Oh, it's grinning too. That's creepy. Can I get a good shot of it? Yeah, you kind of can. That's neat. You claim to see things coming out of the wallpaper, as well as rebellious wainscoting and murderous pillows. Perhaps you could tell me what you do not see? I cannot see your investigative ability. Holy shit. Oh, ow! Ow! That one hurt. Why is this house so unusual? Perhaps it is the other houses that are unusual and this house is as houses should be? No, I am very sure this house is the problem. That is true. The house is both a problem and the solution. Perhaps more of a problem due to the lock situation. What lock situation? When there are locks, sometimes one can get locked out of the rooms. If you get locked out of the room, are you not supposed to speak calmly? Since communication is key. Ah! Bad devs. Bad devs. You are as witty as you are lovely, which means not very. I'm not sure whether or not I was just insulted. You were. However, the only thing worse than being insulted is having to ask whether you are or whether you were or were not insulted. So, as I definitely understood your clever words, I am now ready to sleep and think about how clever you were. What a coincidence! I am ready to stay awake and think about the same thing. Well, I am ready to take my chances with whatever is beyond that door. Then, while the evening is still spread out against the sky, let us go. After you, my lady. I'd be curious if how they're gonna change the transitions. I don't think this is in Renpai. I think they make this in, if I had to guess, maybe this is not Unreal, Unity. Because I don't think Renpai can do these kinds of things. This much. Although that would explain why it's a little jankers. I'd be curious. So, the bed is placed against the wainscoting. Were the builders unable to stop creating wainscoting long enough to make a space for somewhere to rest? Rest is temporary. Wainscoting is eternal. Fuck. That seems like a design decision that will cause problems when wainscoting starts falling on people just trying to sleep. As I said, rest is temporary until it becomes eternal. Well, temporary or not, I need some rest, although I would like to bathe first. While my thick coat of dirt and bruises might match the decorations here, I do not want to sleep in this charming outfit. Everyone hear that? It appears I have another concern as well, based on the noise of my stomach. Wrong voice. It appears I have another concern as well, based on the noise of my stomach. I need to find some way to fill my hunger. The bath has been prepared and the food is available to consume while you wash. Still, while the bath is available, I will not be joining you. What? Coward, get in there. I cannot provide for all your appetites and needs. Get in there. Excuse me, get in there. You are excused, still you will need to clean your body and thoughts on your own. Good evening, my lady. May you wake from your dreams. If the food is wainscoting, I'm turning the game off at that point. I am now afraid that if I blink, the room will disappear as the servant did. I must find the bath before this happens. The room looks as if a depressed brothel mated with an army of wood paneling. Where could a bath possibly be hidden in this space? That makes both more and less sense than I expected. How did they even fit a bath in? You know what? Never mind. I am just grateful to be able to clean myself. The game's final boss is named Wayne Scott. That would actually be funny. No, that's the guy that runs the mansion. At least the water is pleasant and does not seem to be ominous. Suddenly we're going to get a Nightmare on Elm Street reference. Even if I can no longer see the blood, I am sure as I wash my hands and neck, at least I am able to become clean. If only I could do as well for my stomach. Where did the food come from and why is it being held by a piece of Wayne's? God damn it. The joke stopped being funny like 5 minutes ago. I'm too hungry to care. I will be very upset if I am murdered by a frighteningly shiny apple and a wine glass full of apple juice. But at least my stomach will stop making terrifying noises. Well, at least the food was not wainscoting in disguise. So what do I do now? Am I meant to wear these rags to bed? Am I meant to sleep undressed? That is definitely a nightgown, and I'm going to assume it was hiding in the bottom of the wine glass. Although I am tired enough to have imagined the wainscoting dropping it in front of me. I am too tired to realize this nightgown fits me perfectly. This is concerning. Why is there someone who knows this so much about me when I know nothing about them? I still do not care. Those pillows look so comfortable that they can strangle me and I will die smiling. Did it skip dialogue? I don't think it did, no. It is a nice bed. It looks very short, though, but that just might be the angle. Oh, she's pretty like that. I hope my new dreams are kinder and less strange than the rest of my day. Oh god, everyone's gonna be doing that. Oh, the wainscoting thing. A scenic meadow. A stunning beach. A magnificent forest. This is all the backgrounds that you'll see. Where would you like to die? Oh! I mean, at least I'm getting a choice. Or I guess I'm not. Okay. Whichever one isn't wainscoted. I do like the art, especially, and how the animations are looking so far. And again, it's a demo. And they hit their goal, so that is awesome, so we will be seeing the full game. It won't be like that Chinese game that I'm still really pissed about. I want the ending. So bad. Speaking of someone waking up, you wake back up, Miko? Go to your spot. So, I am unable to escape from this horror even in my dreams? Is this meant as an attempt Is this meant at an attempt at intimidation? Well, I do not respond well to intimidation. I will run screaming like a bitch. Or do I? I know I am trapped in a story I read, but it is hard to remember who I was before this. Perhaps I was affected by whatever hurt Lady Jane? No, this is garbage. If I can't remember my own past, must I be cursed with ominous warnings meant for someone else? You just hear in the background. Yes. It's really lowly, the wainscoting's going. You deserve everything you get. It's just fucking evil. It's just vile, horrible. You're gonna die in here. Ha! Obviously, my tormentors do not know me very well. After all, even if I do not know myself well, I know one thing. Whoever I am, even if I am trapped in the body of a villainess, the story is determined to destroy. I've said the name. If you take away my arms, I will kick you. If you take away my legs, I will bite. I know what you're about to do with this. I know what joke you're making. I can go grab it because we're already not getting monetized on this. But I'll let the chat guess this one. If you take away my legs, I will bite you. If you take away my teeth, my gums will make you bleed. Okay, you didn't go where I thought you were going to go with that. I will not be defeated. I will find a way to escape this mad world. Cue the song. Good morning, world. Here I come. I thought we were going with the guy from the Monty Python movie. After I find my clothes that are not transparent in the light... Where should I go to find clothes? I suppose I could go back to look in the dresser. Good morning, wainscoting! Cute chat. You got a freebie out of me for that one. Or the wainscoting could just drop an outfit in front of me, along with a large apple. Why is it always an apple? Damn, that is not how it should sound when you bite into an apple. I am a little concerned about the house's obsession with providing me with apples. Is it saying I look like a roasted pig? Good. I'm not the only one worried. The knight. The knight that loses arms and legs. 'Tis but a scratch. Regardless, I will save an apple for the future in case there is somewhere with no wainscoting to provide me with food, as impossible as it seems. At least I also now have a suspiciously well-fitting dress that will not suddenly tangle around my leg should I need to flee. The nightgown was beautifully made, but delicate. Things are not very useful when fleeing for your life. I will be a champion fleer in this dress. I'd ask for pants and a shirt. You're not gonna flee in that dress. What are you saying? So before I flee, I need to find more information about Lady Jane Novelle and the people who want to kill her. There is no point in fleeing the suspicious house if I just walk instantly into the arms of Jane Novelle's former fiancé. Who knows? It might not just be Jane's fiancé who wants to murder her. At some point, I need to see if she just has a murderable face. I shall explore the house and see if I can find its mysterious other residents and subtly learn what clues they can tell me. Then I will flee in my very fleeable dress. Give me a second, chat. I'm going to do something in the background. What the shit? Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna say, how is that not in my... So where shall I go now? Why? Oh, it's got a name now. Marilena. That was not at all unnerving. I assumed the bedroom was glad to be rid of me. I can only hope that the rest of the house feels similarly. If so, I hope that I can quickly find the other inhabitants and get the information I need. This is strange. I could have sworn this hallway had another entrance, yet I only see the door to the bedroom. Perhaps if I go back to the bedroom, I will find another exit that I missed. Can we talk to the painting? This looks strange. What's going on here? You're in a TARDIS. It had hex code? Oh, I missed that. This is not the bedroom. Hello? Is anybody here? None of this seems right. Whee! I've made everyone dizzy. The painting said 110. Let me find out what that actually means. That's binary, I'm pretty sure. Not hex. Yeah, that's binary. It does not want to translate. Holy shit. Yeah, no, that does not want to translate at all. Why? Oh, that does not want to translate. Yeah, no, it's not translating. Okay, that's odd. Let's try this one. Value. No, it might have just been an error because it's not translating. So it might have just been an error. If I look around, this seems like a manor long deserted, not a house that is being lived in by multiple people. What is going on here? The Crown Prince of Carcosa is behind that door. What will you do? What? Oh. Oh! What is happening? Why is a strange voice speaking to me? I have excellent legs and strong lungs, and I have been eager to try out my new non-leg-tangling dress. Yet, it is still strange that a voice in my ear would tell me to run away. Running does seem like a better option than staying here, but I need to think fast. Serene. I must be serene. This is ridiculous. Obviously, I am merely being blinded by wainscoting and need more rest. If I move closer to the door... I can see nothing unusual for this house at least. How could the Crown Prince of Carcosa possibly be on the other side of the door? Hey, bitch. Oh, damn, you're tall. Why are you going right for the crotch? Why are we going right? We're going right for the crotch. Yes, we are. It really does look like her art. It's messing with me. I love the artwork. I do. Not Prince. I have to figure out a voice for him. Oh, forgive me, Debs, because I know you're gonna see this. Jane? I already used my princely voice. I already used it. Jane? Is that you? It is hard to see with all this light in my eyes. I recognize this man. This is Edmund Alpin. I hope you are doing well, Jane, despite the recent problems. The Crown Prince of Carcosa. I'm sorry, Debs. Please don't hate me. It is fitting that I only remember the handsome prince from the terrible novel and not how jeez. I love how we're just bashing this novel. And not anything useful, such as whether or not he plans on smothering me with ominous cushions. Jane, you've been talking for months about these cushions. Are you all right? He did not appear to be smuggling ominous cushions when I carefully looked him over for security reasons. Are you saying that he's not packing? I do not stuff that. How dare you? I am not prepared for this. What do I do now? I'm sorry, Debs. I legitimately only have like one princely voice. Run away as fast as you can. Hello, Your Highness. Goodbye, Your Highness. I'm out. Peace. Jane? I could have sworn there was not a giant hedge in front of the manor. Fuck. Are we gonna see a guy with an axe? It was very dark last night. More importantly, I feel incredibly disrespected. When presented with a choice by an ominous voice, in good faith I chose the option to allow me to get out of this situation. So why did my body move against my will when I had already decided to run when I was ready? The Crown Prince had not even stepped sparklingly into the light. Everyone knows that you do not make a dramatic escape until the Crown Prince stops sparkling. It appears you doubt my guidance. Well, would you be pleased to listen to an ominous voice in your head? If I sound like this, are you serious? Look, it's a nice voice and everything, but still. Save it for a porn. No, this is not that kind of game. You stop that right now. Even I get time off from those games. Point taken. Also, your advice is terrible. Well, fuck you too. A good ominous voice would at least let me say something impressive, such as, from the depths of a fuck. Let me try that again with more feeling. A good ominous voice would let me at least say something impressive, such as, from the depths of a... Why can I not get that line? One more try. This is what happens when I'm not having to pre-record lines and I'm doing it cold. A good ominous voice would at least let me say something impressive, such as, from the depths of oblivion, I curse thee, before I had to run and do something stupid. You made me say, hello, your highness, goodbye, your highness. How can I be a good villainess with such a pathetic words? It is not even addressing my ridiculous run. Do you not wish to run? I had no desire to run so far and hard with some other force controlling my body. Fine, the decisions are yours. You will realize the truth soon enough. I was just trying to help. And wish you had run even farther. I had one princely voice. What the hell are you doing to me? Ha, you sound even more foolish now. Peekaboo, motherfucker. Nobody could run away farther in skirts than I did. He's behind me, isn't he? Please don't change this animation in the full game. This is great. So I'm finally free of voices and in a scenic hedge. At least I can stop worrying about a terrible romance novel's fiancé until I catch my breath. Give me that crotch shot. Is he packing? Is he packing more than the prince? I don't actually know how long the demo is. If it had red hair, I'd say it's Aurora. I like the slight glimmer they're giving things. I'm trying to think of what voice he gets. No, not the high-pitched voice. Fine. So, you did escape the hedge, Jane? Who is this man and why is he covered in leaves? Wait, I know him. This is Zel Kuzay, Duke of the North. Duke of the North? Romance novels are terrible at naming places. Also, apparently, the one thing I remember from reading novels just in... Another try. Also, apparently, the only thing I remember from reading novels... Oh, okay, yeah, I see how they're doing it. Also, apparently, the only thing I remember from reading novels is the description of attractive men. Yeah, you're a woman. Hey, devs, by the way, let me know if you want a copy of my terrible comic. Then you can laugh at really bad writing. If it helps, my character can't even open a front door. That seems fair. And that is why it is important to determine whether it is a good hedge or a bad hedge before moving. I only have so many voices, chat. Don't laugh at me. You have to be careful about the hedges, Jane. I do not want you to be hurried by a hurried. I can't read. You have to be careful about the hedges, Jane. I do not want you to be hurt by a bad hedge. Somehow I have missed everything Lord Izal said. I will need to subtly change the subject to hide my inattention. Do you enjoy lurking in bushes, Lord Izal? Well, sometimes I have to do things I do not enjoy in order to do things that I do enjoy. Though I wish these leaves would stop following me. It is real. Do I look like a kitsune or one of those fox dogs? Fuck. Ruined the joke. Hold on. I'm gonna go sit in the corner for a second. Raccoon dogs. There we go. Do I look like one of those foxes or raccoon dogs to you? I don't need leaves around me. I'm not funny. Why do the devs like me? Duke Izel's presence forces me to realize that my situation is even more confusing than I imagined. I was so sure that Prince Edmund was the former fiancé that I was escaping, especially since I was literally forced to escape from him. However, a Duke of the North who sneaks behind in bushes is both suspicious and a good candidate for being a bad romance novel's male lead. He may also have some weird fetishes. Which of them was the fiancé who betrayed Jane and sent her into exile? Unless... could one of these two men be the patron who helped Jane and me escape from the prison? There we go. No! Leaves, don't cover the words! Escape from prison to come here in the first place? I actually do like that, all jokes aside, I do like that one little thing. With them actually coming over the border like that, that's a very nice little thing. Who is who? Is Prince Edmund a sparkly yet murderous fiancé, or an equally sparkly yet helpful patron? Is Lord Izel a suspicious hedgeman? Well, yes, but is Lord Izel also a former fiancé? Could he be my patron? Yeah, it's the small details so far in this demo that I really like. Also the art. Draw me like one of your visual novel people. How can I tell? Are you hurt, Jane? Did the bushes ambush you? I've fallen in enough bushes to know that they're coming right for you. Why am I surrounded by people who want my destruction? Probably because they are jealous of how hard you have been training. Pardon me? Jane, you have always been the hardest working person I know. Your enemies must be seeing your effort and grown jealous of you. They have? Then, what should I do? Obviously, you must train hard to overcome all future trials. Luckily, I am here to help you. I don't know why I made him Southern, but it's sticking. He's a Southern gentleman. By the time I'm done training you, no one will doubt your strength, brilliance, and cunning. You will overcome every last obstacle. Does this strange Duke of the North even know what genre he's in? Does this game know what genre it's in? It's in every genre, and I'm fine with this. Let it happen. Are we supposed to be in a bad romance? Not an action-adventure series? Bad romance has action-adventure. What are you talking about? Perhaps at least you're not going into yaoi. Perhaps I should have fought harder to stay with the prince dressed like a human chandelier. Yet, that may be unfair. Duke Izel may not be quite as obsessed with training as he seems on first impression. Perhaps he has other sides to his personality. It is good to see you again, Jane. I have been waiting in these hedges for some time in hopes of our next meeting. Well, at least he is not only interested in training and growing stronger, he is obsessed with hedges. Having diverse interests is important. Yet, this is still not helping me determine whether or not he is Lady Jane's fiancé, or whether he is training to her to survive. Are we in a Lady Gaga music video? It's not shiny enough for that. Thanks for the sub. Or whether he wishes her to die in some sort of training accident. Still, I do not remember any male leads in the romance novel being so focused on the hedges. Then again, I do not remember any romance novels at all. Perhaps romances are mostly centered around hedge care. Unfortunately, I do not think the ominous voice is going to help me run anymore, so I have no easy way of leaving this situation. You shouldn't have shit-talked me. So how should I answer this hedgeman, who could have either be friend or foe? Oh, butterfly choice. Which means I'm gonna go save. Ah, you tit, I can fix this. Oh, no. It won't let me. Guys, I don't know if you can see my mouse, but I'm fighting with it. Joke's on you, I can still save. You can take my mouse, but you can't take my options. So you wish to know more about love. You seek my tutor? No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. What happened? Oh, okay, it's gonna make me go through that? Okay. You seek me as your tutor? You trust in the stranger and talking objects is noted. Your trust in strangers and talking objects is noted. I have created a gallery that will provide what you seek. You will be able to judge the affection through writing, portrait modes, and numbers. After all, you have to succeed in every form. 1 second. There we go. After all, you love to see success in every form. Do you consider success to be bringing happiness or misery? Your pleasure is your choice. What? Why did I get in there? Steam, why did you give me... Go... Oh, Steam. What story will you tell? Or what story will be told of you? Portrait of love, let's see. You are not happy with the state of this gallery. You wish for more options. Perhaps you need some further explanation. This is Duke Azel Kuze. Never mind, why bother showing the entire man when the only part you care about is the face. I know what you value, and here is where you can discover the effect of your choice. No, go lower. In this very special gallery, those who are capable of receiving love will show you how they feel about the actions of Jane Neville. For instance, how do you think Duke Azel feels right now about Jane's actions? Of course, Jane has not taken any actions yet. That is why this answer should be easy. Neutral. Duke Azel feels neutral about Jane's non-existent actions towards him. Fine, why do we not see what happens if Jane performs an action that makes Duke Azel feel happier? Is that not an incredible difference? Can you not see the joy beaming from his face? Perhaps Duke Azel's expressions are not as informative as we could hope. In which case, I have hopeful numbers and instructions to share with those less perceptive than myself. Like all good galleries, we have a helpful explanation of the portrait to help those with less understandings of art. As you can see, it currently says that Duke Azel feels perfectly neutral. Should an action be performed that makes him happy? The writing shall show the change in his mood, adding or subtracting the amount he is happy. There will also be a sign shown at the time a choice is made, depending on whether or not you wish to watch a story play out or be a true detective. You are still complaining about your lack of options, are you not? Very well. I live to serve. While this exhibit is not yet uncovered, you will find a portrait for it soon enough. However, these portraits will not last forever. The choices will determine who is capable of being loved, and who will have the curtain drawn over their future. Choose wisely and remember, I enjoy killing. So, how should I answer this hedge man who could be friend or foe? Okay, so I can save now. Joke's on you, game. Yeah. And how do you plan to train me? Jane, I'm glad you're ready for training again after all that has happened. We will work to show your speed, strength, and cunning to all around you. No one will dare doubt your abilities. Unfortunately, Duke Azel appears to be saying that I am surrounded by my enemies, and he is probably right. If that is the case, I really do need to train to get stronger. There are likely far too many people out to dismember me because of Lady Jane's villainous ways. I should thank Duke Azel for the excellent warning. Thank you, Duke Azal, for letting me know about this threat. I will try to become more difficult to dismember. Perhaps that will prevent future blades from reaching me. Oh, if you already had some blades pierce through you, it is all the more important to practice dodging. Obviously, my problem is that I have not spent enough time dodging. Do you know where I can find a tutor? I am more than willing to help you practice your skills, Jane. After all, I am very good at dodging and piercing. That is very good dodging. Whenever you are willing to see me piercing my skills, I have my tool at the ready. But we should not yet talk about sheathing hard weapons within you or anyone else. There are far more important tasks before we start training together. I have a list. I managed to make that entire joke without laughing. Well, I had a list. Did you lose it among the bushes or when pricking soft women while training them? I do not prick women. Yep, we're going full on with this one. I do not prick women. I have never yet pricked a woman. After all, I am yet unmarried. And I have been very careful about doing my business in these bushes, so... I knew I had my list somewhere up my sleeve. Go to Jane's Manor. Find Jane. Solve problem. Oh my god. Yep. Fair enough. Fair enough. As you can see, there's only one step left. Duke Azal, I am morbidly curious about what the solve problem part of this means. Alright, so this is actually where we're going to leave it for today, and we'll do more of this next time. I am glad I met. Let's see if we can actually close it without freezing. Come on, you can do it, bud. We got faith in you.